I was almost late. Hi, friends. Hello. Sorry, my husband just walked in from work and he's been standing here talking to me. He's all, how much time do we have? I'm sorry, I almost blew it. Hello and welcome. Welcome to my page. This is, I'm Tammy Neff, and you're on my page called Tammy Loves Vintage, and I am excited to be here tonight. I am a little bit, just a teeny bit early, as requested, and we are going to be in a private group. The it's called CCC. It's Crafty Creators Community or something like that. I might have it. Oh, Tammy, whenever you get on, I might have it backwards a little bit. So I have a little blurb to read you about what's going on. So I'm here on my page, and they're going to share me over into a group. It's called CCC. So it's New Year, New Day, New Beginnings, CCC build-up event. So what they do is stagger people that have larger pages and smaller pages and medium pages, and it's hosted by Tammy with the Crafty Peep. And Tammy is always doing events, and she's always kind and invites me. And also when I'm finished, up next is The Crafty Nurse by Lisa. So I wanted to be sure to say all of that. It was a lot to write. There she is. She's here. So we must be good. Oh, I got to talking to Randy, Tammy, and I almost missed my minute mark. I was going to come in even earlier. So hope I was on the mark. So just to get started, she's going to share me into a group. There's an event going on. I posted about it last night. I forgot today. I had a couple jobs running today, and it was kind of crazy, and I haven't even looked at my computer or my phone. But anyway, so my apologies to everybody. I'll have to go back and catch. But it goes in this CCC group, Crafty Creator Community. I think I said it right. Crafty Creators Community. I think I said that right. Anyway, there's a page. It's free. She's got a ton of people in there. And the whole event's going on in her group all day. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Randy just said, what time is it? I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to go. So off he goes. Anyway, hi and welcome. Again, my name is Tammy as well, which is probably confusing. I'm T-A-M-I, and Tammy is T-A-M-I. She's with the Crafty Peep, and I'm with Tammy Loves Vintage. So anyway, we got kind of a kick out of that because not many people, there's not a lot of T-A-M-Is out there. There's a couple of you followers that have messaged me and said, I'm T-A-M-I too. So it's kind of a thing to be a T-A-M-I around here. Yes, Tammy. It's so weird to call people Tammy. Like I'm talking to myself. So here we go. 11 inches of snow. Wow. Holy wow. Hi, everybody. So I'm going to get going. We have an hour to craft together. I think it's an hour and a minute. Is the minute what we did in the beginning, or do we add another minute on the end? I think it's probably what we did in the beginning. I should have asked that earlier. I just now thought of it. But I think we have an hour-ish. So I have an old frame, an adorable, check out this old frame that I found. The problem with the frame is it came with no back, and it came with no way of hanging it or easeling it. I'm assuming it was an easel. There's a hole here in the angel, and I don't know how you would hang that. I have no idea. Oh no, I hope I'm not gonna have Wi-Fi trouble. If I do, hi Mom. Oh, my wing is gone. That's what's wrong. So do I take the wings off and make wings? I never even noticed that. I saw the hole, didn't think about it. I thought it was a way to hang it. Oh gosh, I've had this thing for years, you guys. So I think I might make a wing. Let's see, because you can't really see it behind her head anyway. Let me think about that. So I have this old frame. I went ahead and did a fishing line and tied a prism onto it. I thought that was really cute to have her hold something. Oh gosh, I hate that. I never would have done that with you guys had I known that was what the hole was for. Oh gosh. I changed my mind this morning is what happened. What I was going to do for this project. So that's what happened. And I had to rush out to work, so I started throwing some things out, but it's going to be great. It's going to be great, no worries. And I can make some wings to put, I think if I do that, I think I'll do a paper wing, just a little bit bigger than this one, and then another paper wing over here. Might be kind of cute, actually. But I don't have my stuff. Hi, Carol. Oh, thank you, honey. Both of them, I don't have my stuff to make the wings right here because I just discovered it. So we'll have to figure out. Looks okay. That's what I was thinking, Alma. Thank you. I didn't even notice it. Like I've looked at her this morning. I didn't even catch it. So that's what it looks like. I mean, I'm not trying to hide it. And then there's the hole in the back. I wonder if it always has had one wing and I never noticed. I wonder. I wonder. Okay, I have this piece of cardboard. I'm putting you guys down so you can see really well, I hope. I should have pulled you up on my iPad, actually. I never really do that because it's always behind and I never know where to find you anyway, but I'll play with it just for half a second here. See if I can't do that. Let me see. We'll see. Anyway, so I was thinking this piece actually really fits. I think it really fits. It's a little close, but it's going to have to be smaller because I'm going to cover this. Oops, it says my session expired. I'm going to cover it with fabric because I have to make my own backer. So now listen, I know you don't have a white frame with an angel hanging on it. Okay, I know that, but you have a frame, any frame. It doesn't have to be an angel frame. Okay. Hi, you guys. Hi. Hey, that's great. You put your names in there. That's great. I love that actually because our followers need to know who to follow. And finding new people is what this is all about. New beginnings, new year, new something else she said, new day. Yeah. So if I mess this up, I have 2 or 3 more of these. It was a backer for a chocateur frame I had bought. So I got a few more of these if I mess up. So we'll see. But I could have had this done, but you know, a lot of times I come on and I'm like, oh, I did this without you, and I did that without you, and I did that without you. So this time I thought, you know what, we got plenty of time. Hopefully I will be able to do it all, except I did mess with that prism just because I was a little bit worried about how to get that on there. But I really wanted her to hold a prism, so okay, it's a little too tight, so it's really going to be tight when I add fabric. Let me cut it down a little bit more. Oh, you're new to me? Well, welcome. That's you're right, doing what you're supposed to be doing. New day, new beginning, new year. All new, everything's new. Okay, now watch me whack it off too much. You watch, I probably will. So we had a big day. I paint houses with a couple of girls. I have 3 of us, or there's 4 of us actually. Whoops, there's 4 of us actually. And anyway, today was day 1, so it was a lot of drywall compound, a lot of sanding. So yeah, I came home an absolute mess. Ceilings, you know, we did all that. You put clay in the hole. Yeah, I probably could. I probably am going to add some paper wings, to be honest. Some old book page paper wings I think would be a really cute addition. So let's see what happens. Oh, you know what? I was going to do this without you guys, and I thought, no, I'm not. Well, now I'm feeling like, gosh, I probably should have done it. All right. I have this fabric. I found it at Hobby Lobby. And I love it because it's neutral. I'm going to turn it over. Hoping this pencil will mark. Ooh, I better scoot that over a little bit because I need to wrap it. Oh, I better oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, see why I do things without you. See, this is why. Oh, what a mess. It was such a mess. So, anyway, yeah, I don't even know what I was talking about. So yeah, talking about me being a mess, painting today, oh my gosh. And it was nothing fun, no faux finishes or anything like that. It's just plain paint. We've got a paint trim. We're going to be there all week for sure. Oops, I might be cutting that a little close. I'm trying to make it bigger than that oval. I better pay attention. Oh, I'm cutting it close. I've got better scissors here. Let me switch to these. Okay, I'll make it a little bit bigger on this side so I can shift it over maybe a little bit. I think I'm going to have to shave it down anyway, so I think we're going to be fine, fine, fine. And then I will have to do something with the back of it, but let me show you what this fabric looks like. It's heavy, it's upholstery fabric, it's just neutral, and it's from Hobby Lobby. So there's that. And then when I lay this on here and try and shove it through here, let's see what happens. We're gonna see how it does. And see how you guys can do any frame. Go to Hobby Lobby and buy a brand new frame. It doesn't matter. Any frame is good. Actually, this is gonna be fine. Okay, so let's get this glued down tightly. Oh yeah, I have to turn my glue gun on. I just had a panic, a little teeny moment of panic there. I meant to do that. Couldn't remember if I did or not. Probably better stop and get this much done. Okay. I love this little frame. I've had it for a long time. When we had our store, I can remember having it in the store for, I don't remember if it was dressing rooms or our paint section. I can't remember what I used this one for. Probably different things. But anyway, when I saw it in the drawer, I changed my mind of what I was going to do today. I just thought this might be a little more unusual than doing up a Valentine heart. And since it was New Year, New Day, New Beginning, I didn't want to do Valentine. So, there you go. Okay, so now I've got it covered. Like, ooh, my light is really glaring, isn't it? Am I really, I got a new light. I don't know exactly how to mess with it. Yeah, that's a great idea on that hole. I don't know. Okay, whoops. Now what happened? It's tight in one spot, not tight other. Okay, do I want to go ahead and I think I'm going to go ahead, lay some glue in here. This tiny little ridge. And if you have glass, I'm not going to be able to use any glass. If I have glass for this, I don't know where it is, and I'm not going to worry about using glass because I'm going to build it up. I'm going to build it up with an assemblage, I guess, is what the girls are calling these. Like when I do my tins and bottles and things like that, they're calling them an assemblage. Oh, I don't know. I'm close. I would have thought that would have made it so fat, but I see a little bit of air there. Okay, let's shove it over here and I'll do some pearls over there or something like that. Okay, make sure I can't. Yeah, I have a little bit of air. Let me show you what I mean. I see a little bit, like if you were here, you could see a little bit right there. Let's see. Like this is what I see my blade. Can you see? Yeah, you can see it. So I got a little bit of air over there where I cut it a little bit short, but I don't think that's going to matter. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so the first thing I want to do, oh, I was going to spray adhesive that, but I guess I'm not now. I forgot. And it's okay. It's fine. It's taut. If you have a thinner, okay. Oh, you can't see? Oh, Linda. If you have a thinner fabric, I don't know why you can't see. Is it too bright? Too not bright enough? Am I too far away? Tell me why you can't see. So I was going to say, if you have a thinner fabric, let's say you're going to use a like a handkerchief or a tea towel or a part of a sheet or something like that, I would do the spray adhesive. This is such a heavy fabric, it's fine. Oh, you can see, it's fine. Okay, okay, good, Eula. Okay, all right, you guys. So here's where we are. So now I'm going to turn it to where you guys can see it face up. And let's get to doing our thing here. So I was going to add some pearls. I kind of pictured like some pearls just going just a little bit, just a piece of a pearl. This one ought to work. That one ought to work just fine. Ooh, that's a nice little hang down. I might leave that aside. I don't want it, typically I use these really old ones that are that pinkish kind of color, but it's so close to the color of the fabric. I kind of like, well, this is so close to the color of the frame. Maybe let's see which one shows up better. Maybe I do want the more pinkishy. No, it's too much like that. This is off from both. It's not as white as the frame and it's not as beige as that. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Talked myself right into that situation, or right out of that situation. Okay. Then the next thing you do before you go cutting, old pearls are usually strung. Okay. Oh, it's so bright. Old pearls are usually strung, and these don't move, so I don't have to worry about it. If your pearls are strung, what I do is I hold on to both sides, and in this case, it's the clasp, so I would just let that fly. And then holding on to it though, I would hot glue here to hold that pearl to the string, and then you can snip it as tightly to the clasp as you can. But because when they string, they move just a little bit, and when you cut the other end, wherever you're going to cut it, do the same thing. Pull them tight apart, stick some hot glue in there, and then snip it. Otherwise, when you snip it, they're going to go all over the floor. Now, I've still had that happen, but in this case, I don't have to worry about it because, oh, or do I? No, that last one was just loose. I'll throw it in my pearl box. Yeah. Oh, and there's the knot. So yeah, weird. I had one, but so you saw how that one flew? That's what they would do. Okay, so see, if I do this, you're not going to see that it's separated just a bit, so it'll be fine. And I thought that might be a cute frame. Don't really want to do half. I'm not sure I love it going over top of the flower because it loses its shape. So let me move it this way just a bit and see if I take it to the flower. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So I'm going to cut it. Again, I don't have to worry about them flying because they don't move on the string, just the one. Again, I don't know why it's doing that. And then keep this, you guys. Don't throw this away. Oh, it's snowing where you are. Wow. We were talking about that for work today. I kind of wish it would snow more than just a dusting. No, everybody in Ohio is going to say, shut up. They don't want snow, but it's so pretty. And you know what I like is how the whole, everybody just, it's like a, it's almost like an unexpected holiday in a way. Everybody kind of, okay, it started to cool on me, so let me reheat. That's why I stopped. I'm going to go a little bit farther here. Yeah, it's like an unexpected day off, and, you know, everybody, it's just exciting. We haven't had a good snow in quite a while, actually. Okay, so this frame, I've had it for a long time. I can't remember if it came this color or I painted it. And you can see that it's dirtied up, you know. So it's what, and there's little spots of gold as well. And they're chipped. So I kind of think this thing might have been gold, and over the years I have probably painted it. But I'm thinking it was pre-knowing about 6 inches. Oh, how fun. How fun is that? Of course, if you have to go anywhere, then it's not so much fun. But it sure is pretty until it's muddy. Until it gets yucky, right? Okay. But we kind of live in the country, so we live up on the hill, and so when it's all white, it's so pretty. Okay, so let's do that. And then I was thinking about when I found this little earring, like doing a little hang down here to finish it off. I pulled a handful of things, not much, but a handful, and then I have all of my containers here with all my stuff. I had pulled, oh, I like that better. I'm not sure you guys can see. You got a foot. Oh, I would love to come to Maine. Mary, I didn't know you lived in Maine. I would love to go to Maine. I told my husband that in the fall, right? Tell me I'm right. I probably won't see your comment until I look back. What do you guys think? This certainly shows up better. Pearls. or clear? I don't know. The clear might be a little bit more interesting. The pearls just seem like an extension of the necklace, which is cool. I don't know. You think pearls? Yes, Mary. Oh, yes, fall is beautiful. I bet so. I bet I've heard maybe in the movies. Anytime in Maine is, okay, Linda. Pearls. Okay, that's 2 for pearls. Let's go with the pearls. I'm going with the pearls. Oh, and then there's the clear. And there's the clear. Well, the pearls beat ya. You're on Long Island. Awesome. How cool is that? Okay, so this one has a little spot of gold. So I'm just deciding where to cut this. I'm gonna cut it here for now. So it's just an old earring. To me, old earrings are the best way to go when you're antique jewelry shopping, old jewelry shopping, because you get 2 pieces for the price of 1. That's what I like. When you buy a necklace, it's 1 money. When you buy, you know, a ring or a bracelet, it's 1 money. Not that you can't cut up the necklace like I just did, but when you need something small, I have 2 of these now. So I kind of like the earring idea. Okay, so there's a little hang down, and it's a way to finish this. I thought about a puddle of buttons or something like that, but I kind of like that. All right, now I don't really have anything in mind any further other than adding antique things, old things. I have a pin here. We're just kind of going to lay it out and see what we want to do. I'm going to get this out of my way. Actually, I want to finish this off. I had quite a drop. I didn't expect it to drop that much. I used a wire and wrapped it around his hand. So let's cover, this might be too big, but I want to kind of want to cover this wire thing before I forget to do that too. Let's give it a twist to make it skinnier. I'm using seam binding, and let's do a little bow. I've got way too much. Let's twist it again. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but I kind of go to what needs something. What I see needs something, and we'll piece this out. It's just like when you're organizing, you got to start somewhere. Kind of where my brain is here with this. So I know for sure I wanted to do the pearls, and I knew for sure I needed a stopper for the pearls, and I know for sure I need a bow for this. So, and I'm upside down, so my bow will probably be upside down. Okay, so there's that. And then I feel like it's hanging low. I wish I didn't do that, and I can't send this up because that's on a metal piece. So I don't think I want a second bow. I think it's too much. Let me see, just to hide this little wire thing, and maybe it doesn't even matter. Maybe I'm just being silly. Hello, Stacy. Hi, you guys. Let's just see here. What time is it? We're good. Let's see here what we can do. Oops, I got the tail of this one in there. Get that out of here. Okay. I'm just going to try a double bow and see what happens. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, but we're going to see about it. Come on. Oh, for Pete's sake. For crying out loud. All right, let's just go a little bit. I try to hold it as small as I can because I know I'm going to shrink it down. I didn't think I was going to like a double bow, but let's just see how we feel about it. I don't feel very good about it. I can't really see it, but let's... What do you think about a double bow? Maybe I need a chunkier ribbon. Can't see it. Ooh. Oh, I don't know. There's a double bow. It might be okay. I don't know that I hate it. I don't know that I love it. I'm indifferent. So I'm not sure. Not sure yet. Okay, so I need something here to be like my wow thing, right? And I don't know, since I've got gold and gold, this is silver. Of course I could rub and buff that. That might be nice. I pulled out some gems here as well. This one has a pearl missing, but you know when you're buying vintage that happens. And I don't think I like the mix of the, although I have this to explain that. I like the white though, pulling the white in, I think, with the pearls. This one's not enough pearl. This one's almost too much gold, I think. Maybe we'll do something like that. We'll see. Okay, next thing. I have a bunch of these old tags. I have some of these on my website for you guys. You like the bar brooch? Okay. And I'm just, before I commit to this and mixing my colors, I was wondering about maybe something like that with a bow on each end, and then pulling an old key down from it. Oh, here's a big one. Oh, but it's too big. That's a little bit too big. What's this one? That's nice. Kind of like the oval with the oval. See, these are just, oh, that's a little shinier. I might like that better. I wonder about layering 2. Not the same. I don't want them the same. Let's see. So that tells me now I have to find another shiny one. I don't really want it to say grease. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, what's this? Let me see what this is. Might be cooking now. I'm kind of digging that. Okay, so let me get my string back out here. And all you're gonna do is fill your frame. Too many round items. Oh, okay. So, which one's got to go? The top or the bottom? Then I'd only have 2 round items. I don't think I want another tag. That's plenty of tags. Okay. And that's not gold. We'll see. There's a bit more shiny oval by the shiny coins. Oh. Shinier oval. Bigger. I moved the coins. Oh well, we'll just keep rolling here. Oval, but it's not super shiny. We'll see. Okay, so then I have a rectangle and a circle and an oval. If I did all 3, I kind of like that. Hi Cynthia. Well, I'm taking an old frame and I am doing kind of a collage or an assemblage, they call it as well. So I'm kind of working on that. And just adding antiques and vintage little treasures. And you guys can go to Hobby Lobby and look through the Tim Holtz section. You don't have to use old stuff. Do I want to leave that? No, that's too big. Let's cut it down just a bit. That's much better. Okay. Then let's do the same thing. Am I out of that color? Hang on. Let me grab more. Okay, I have a whole bunch here. Oh, here's some more. Okay, let me just drape that over there because I know I'm going to need more. Okay. So let's add this to that. How are we doing? Okay. Oh my gosh, we're doing great. I think I'm going to be right on time. Perfect. Gold one doesn't fit in. The gold one, this big one? Or this one? Everything's gold. I don't know what you mean. Don't know which one you're talking about. I'm just getting started, you guys. Don't panic yet. Let's see, it's upside down. Let's do that. Let's get this on here. I'm just playing around. You can see I haven't glued anything down. Oh gosh, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Trust in the process here. Trust me. We'll get it. We'll get it perfecto. Here, let me just cut some off. Start with a fresh end. I'm going to put a bow on this one. I tend to do a lot with antiques, of course, and vintage, but I sometimes have a little bit of a romance sort of flair to it sometimes. Not, I don't know, just kind of falls that way, you know, when I look at it. Sometimes things are very sweet, I guess is the word. I suppose because I use ribbon and lace and all of that makes it look. Okay, so I like all the different textures as well. So I'm kind of whoop. Okay, it's just easier to just let it be whatever it wants to be here. Okay, so this will go up here. Got the tails of the bow. Might be too much. Let me cut it down just a little bit. Keep all these little pieces for your snippet stuff. Okay, let's see. So I put that there. It's trash. And then I'm going to dangle a key. Let me get a longer piece here. I think I'm going to dangle an old key. Don't hang an old key. Usually, most of my projects have a key. Oh, thanks, Tracy. Oh, thank you, Mary. I have to trust in the process here. So, oops, I stuck that in the wrong box. Don't want too big. No. I might have to go with a regular old key like this. And I don't need everything gold, gold, gold. That's got a hint of gold. I mean, I could do a tiny one, but I feel like I need some bulk on my stuff. Oh, that's awful sweet though. But I feel like that is really pretty. So when you see these old house keys and lawnmower keys or whatever, truck keys, look how pretty. I'm not sure you can see that, but it's very pretty front and back. They're not all ugly. Honestly, I have a bunch of pretty ones here. You can see I have a lot of this kind of stuff on my website, you guys. It's the same name as my page, Tammy Loves Vintage. Whoops, and you can go grab some things like if you want old stuff. It's kind of silvery, but yeah. So you don't always want to shy away from these type of keys and focus only on, you know, old skeleton keys, because these are they're kind of an interesting key as well. So I think I'm going to use that one. Okay, so let's thread this through. I'm going to make sure I get the prettiest side. Oh, my internet is jumping in and out. You guys, I realize that I don't know how many times it's happened. I just looked up and saw it. Oh, sure. Here's my bracelet. And chain. I don't know what you can do about it. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. Just know I'm going to keep going. If it's driving you crazy and it's doing it a lot and I haven't caught it, you can jump out and catch the replay and forward to wherever you leave off. Or you can hang with me and just let it spin, because I'm going to keep going and it should pop right back on. It shouldn't spin too long. Yeah, so sorry about that, Tammy. Sometimes it happens to me. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay. All right, and then let's do one more fabric. Okay, let me put you back down. So hi, bye. Put you back down. Let's see here. Gosh, it's been a long time since I've done one of these. I feel like I'm kind of out of practice. I used to do like great big frames of them. Oh, good, Denise, good. Yeah, you know, whenever someone blanks out, if you wait, it usually pops right back on after a little bit. Sometimes it's a long little bit, but sometimes it pops right back. So, you know, we don't know how long it's going to be. Okay, I'm going to snip this down just a little bit. It's a little bit, a lot of ribbon. A little bit, a lot. A little bit, a lot of ribbon. All right, that's all the tags we need. Not even sure we need all of them. See, that's a lot of bows up there. Put this up here. We'll see. Okay, let's look at clock faces. Oh, I know what else I want to talk to you guys about. Oh, good, Cindy. The Valentine heart that I posted the other day, you guys, it was simply Mod Podge on a wooden heart. Mod Podge on a wooden heart, and I tied off a key just like I did with ribbon and hot glued it to the heart after it was dry. And then this is the ribbon. Everyone keeps asking about the ribbon. I think they thought I made the flowers. This is the ribbon, and you can find it at Hobby Lobby in the Cut It by the Yard section, right behind. In our Hobby Lobby, it's right behind the where they measure out the fabric and cut it. It's like on, they call it an end cap. It's at the end of the ribbon stuff where you can buy yards of pearls and all that stuff. And there is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like there's just 4 different flowers, and they just repeat, and you can buy it as long as you want. And I use these a lot because the flower, you can actually cut it and have a flower. So I laid this out as well, just in case, but I don't know if I want it, need it. Like someone else said, there's a lot of round things going on. So I'm not sure that I need it or want it, or maybe I need it instead of, let's see what it does down here. Oh, I kind of like it down there. Maybe I like a couple of these. Let's see here. I really like that funky one. Let's just see. Let's get this other stuff off of here. Okay. I don't remember how much the ribbon was, you guys. I have no idea about that. I can't tell you if it goes on sale. I like the big one down there. I don't know anything about all that. I don't go to Hobby Lobby a whole lot anymore. Of course, I used to go all the time. Okay, I kind of like that, but let's just let it sit. Let's just let it marinate here a little bit. Okay, so then kind of need like a clock face just to throw it. Like, look what that, can you see? Let me put it up here so you can see. Kind of that's bam, good. Bam, bam. That was a good plop right there. A really good one. That one doesn't show much. This one might be too much gold. I think I've got plenty of gold. Let's see what this does. Well, that's just a soft gold. Or do I want it over here more? No, it's too close to the other one. So, nope, because that's lining that up. Okay, I'm just telling you, talking you through it here, but that's lining that up. Let me cuddle it in over here by this and see. That's maybe better. I got another round thing. You guys said too many round things, but oh, that's better. But now that I pulled the round things off, I kind of like that one. This is the same one, so I don't want that. Here's an oval. It's just a blank. Let's see what else we got. Here's a little white something. Maybe I'll layer that. It's not really a clock face, but I don't know what it is. But let me show you a close-up here. You can screenshot if you'd like. Okay. All right. Kind of digging that right there, you guys. Kind of digging that a lot. So I'm not looking at your comments at this point. We've got plenty of time, but at the same time, sometimes that little bit of time sneaks up on you. Now, I've had this one glued onto something else. There was hot glue on it, but it's a little square. I'm wondering about adding it right there. Cute. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, I'm liking this. What do you guys think? Did you make the bracelet? No. Oh, you like the bracelet? Thank you. No, I bought it at an antique show. A lady has a very, I know the exact booth. I bought some cowboy boots from her. She buys boots from Goodwill and cuts them down, or wherever she can find them. She cuts them down and makes really cool boots with them. And they're kind of a lot, but I love them, but it takes nerve to wear them. I don't know. I'm not confident enough to wear them very much there, you know, but I do love them. I should show you sometime my boots. They're upstairs, or I'd go grab them. But anyway, she makes, so all of her jewelry has religious connotation to it. And this is, I would say this piece is probably, I mean, it could be a coin, but I'm going to guess that it's off of an old rosary. I'm not sure. You guys might know. Boots. You can't wear boots. They're really cool. She had a huge booth of them, and then they kept getting less and less. So, I don't know. She wasn't quite making as many, but it's when she very first came. Her booth was like, wow, and everyone was going crazy over them. And now she's been there so many years, they're not as unusual to me as they used to be. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, let's do a little puddle of buttons here. And I always like to have the strings in my buttons. Yeah, I think I'm digging that too. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I had one more drawer up here. Well, I have several drawers up here. What else do I have up here? My rhinestone box, and I have my flower box. No, I like the pearls in it. Okay, no. And then I have like a little antique box. Make sure but I think I pulled everything good. What's this? Oh, a little bow with a gold button on it. Now that's awful cute. And it's the right color of, I mean, the ribbon's a snap darker. I've probably stained it at a different time. Let's come out here. I don't know. I might play with that a second. Let's see. Okay, let's glue this down. I'm liking it. I'm just making a collage or an assemblage of antique treasures in this old frame that I found. And I was just telling the girls a little bit ago, you can go to Hobby Lobby and buy a frame and do the exact same thing. You don't have to have old. And as far as the treasures go, you know, Tim Holtz has all of this stuff that you can buy that's not necessarily, well, it's not antique, but it's antique reproduction stuff, and it's very good. So there is a source. Now, of course, my website, I always try and keep stuff like this for you guys there, at TammyLovesVintage.com. I can put a link later for you. Make sure I got my clock face right side up. Okay. I like this here for sure. I ask you guys what you think, and then I don't look. I don't look to see what you said. Oh, that's shame on me. Yeah, I don't look and see what you're saying. And I like this a lot too. I like the big one and the little one together. So let's do that. I feel like too many of those is too many. Okay, I know for sure I want this. I'm going to glue the top and the bottom where it's going to hit the pearls, and then where it's going to hit the fabric, because I'm angling it out just a bit. Tweezers out to get the hot glue strings. And then I have no idea what this little thing is. Not even sure you guys can see, but it doesn't have, is it a clock face? Oh, it's a second hand. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's second hand. It goes up to 60. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Let's stick that on there. I kind of want to angle that a little bit. Let's see, which way did I have it? Just down, I think. Yeah. Okay, and that's hanging down. I'm not sure about this yet. All right, I'm going in with this. I like this a lot. So I'm going in with this. Hi, guys. Hi, 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 hi. Okay, so we're going with this. Thank you. Thank you, Nelda. Thanks, Allie. Hi, Justin. I'm gonna get to meet you at the Sparkle event. Kind of excited. It'll be my first one, so I'll be a rookie. I won't know what to expect, but I'm stinking excited. I want one more, just a little one. Ooh, look at that. That's perfect. Love all the strings. Now, if you have to use newer buttons, just add your own strings. Just go in and add a tannish, beigey colored string. Let me show you that while we're talking about it. So see my little puddle of buttons there all have like a string in them. Those are original from whatever the seamstress that collected these buttons, you know, cut it off of. Like, look at this one. This one's got a really great stringing to it. See that? Awesome. I try and keep a lot of the stringing. I have a ton of buttons when I do live sales. I usually do that. I need to put some more buttons on my website. I think they're all sold out there. I need to do that actually. Okay, that's glued down. Where am I? Okay, I like this. I think somebody said too much gold. I'm not sure if you were talking about the pin or if, I don't know, maybe I wasn't far enough along yet for you to know for sure what I was going to do, because I didn't know either, honestly. Okay, now I know I jiggled that around a little bit. Let's turn this bow. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I used to, years ago, I used to cut the threads out, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I really like the threads. So, you know, you just never know what you're gonna, okay, I think I need something right there. So let's revisit the pin. Too much. Way too much. Way too much. Okay, let's see here. I have a little lock and key. These are too big. I have some safety pins. I thought about making this be like my middle thing. And I have these big pins and I was gonna thread some buttons on there. Thought about that. Let me see if I can. I need just a little something. Oh, do I want this, or is that too many bows? I think that's too many bows. Let's see here. So you guys can see what I'm digging through. I'm not sure you can see, even if you can see it. Let's dig a little. What's this? Like a tie clip. That's kind of cool. Had I used that in the beginning, I don't use that. Oh, look, I found a little Santa belt. Didn't know that was in there. Oh, I put that in with my, oh, everything's too big. Everything's too big. What's this thing do? I'm not really hating on that. Kind of matches the clock faces. Let me show you. Yeah, kind of matches the clock faces, but it's something different. Got a little bling in it. Let's go with that. It's small. It's that, or I add a couple of buttons over here. Oh, which is nice too. Yeah, I kind of like pulling the buttons over, actually. This is an old earring. It's very, very pretty. I'm going with the buttons. I kind of like pulling that over. Okay, I made it. Oh, that one doesn't have any strings in it. Let's see if I can find a little one with strings. Yeah, this one will do. What time is it? Oh yeah, we're great. We're golden. Okay, let's do that. And let's do that. And then I feel like I need a third one. Okay. This is a little puddle of buttons. There we go. Okay, let me get all this glue off of here. And I glued that down. I think everything's down now. Oh, Everything's down. Okay, and then I have to decide. Okay, let me just take a peek, you guys. Hi, Kathy. How are you, friend? Haven't seen you in a long time. Let's see. Don't think I like that. Oh, I kind of like that. Kind of like it down here. Okay, it's where it's going. It's going down here because there is no easel with this frame, and there's no back to like prop it up, so I have to hang. So I think this would take away a little bit from the legs. So I'm going with that. I might need to squirt that. It's a little bit kinked, although over time gravity will pull it down. Gravity's never our friend, right? Okay, so now what I want to do, my hands are pretty dirty from all that, is add a little bit of gold antique rub and buff just around the edges a little bit. I feel like it's a lot of white. I know my accessories are gold and there's little chips of gold. Let me see, like right here by my little finger is a little chip of gold. There's a tiny bit of gold just chipped off where I think that the frame used to be gold, but I want to add a little bit more, not a whole lot, and we have the time, so let's do it. Now this looks more copper. Uh-oh, this is called antique gold, but it kind of looks coppery compared. Oh, I think I only have 2 tubes of this. Wait a minute. I need European gold and I'm out. Hang on. Let me grab another gold. Hang on. It's right here. Right here. I got it. Oh, gold leaf. That might be better. Gold leaf might be better. Let me show you the difference. You love the frame? Thank you. Oh, you almost can't tell the difference. I was going to show you, but you almost can't tell. This one's a little more copperish, and this one's a little more goldish, if you can tell. The antique gold feels a little more coppery, and the gold leaf is a little more golden, in my opinion, from what I can tell right here. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger. Once you start messing with rub and buff, if you never have, you really should. And so just to be careful, I don't want to overdo too much of it. I'm just going to rub some just around the edge, okay? And then I can get a little crazy and go a little bit thicker when I decide if I love it or not, okay? So kind of, you know, control how you're going. But look, that little squeeze on my finger is still going, all right? And I added, oh, can you see? You almost can't tell, but I added gold right here is where it is. You almost can't tell. Huh. You almost can't tell, but I can. The big difference from this side without and this side with. Oh, it's not a big difference for you guys, but it is for me. So I'm going to keep going. And actually, I think I'm going to go on over a little bit. But let's, yeah, let's just get it all the way around the edges first. Yeah, I don't always do a lot of color, so sometimes people, you know, are like, you need some color on that, but I'm not always a color person. I'm a little more, in my decor, I'm a little more woods and whites and with some greens, little greenery greens. I'm definitely a woods and whites person. Neutral. And then like, I'm getting ready to pop out some Valentine stuff, so I enjoy the pops of reds and stuff at Christmas time and Easter. You know, of course I'll do all of the pinks and yellows and stuff like that for holidays, but the bulk of my decor is neutral. So thank you guys. I saw Tracy say she likes it. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going here, and I'm getting a little bit messier with it because I'm liking it, so I'm feeling a little braver, right? A little more confident. I always love rub and buff. I don't even know why I'm being careful, because you can't go wrong, but you know, I don't want to overdo it either. It's got plenty of gold, but I feel like this little bit is going to help it. So, okay, I'm going to add just a little bit down here, keep it going all the way around. Now I've caught up with myself. So now I'm going to come in. And I know you guys can't really tell, maybe a little bit, but I'm going to just catch these flowers, just like the raised part of the flowers. And be gentle when you're doing it. If you like it how it is, you want to be ever so gentle. I hardly have anything on my finger, and I just want to grab just the stuff that's raised, just a touch, just a little bit, just a whisper, not a whole lot, but just to add a little something, a little interest, okay, a little shine, and to explain all of the gold that's on it as well, because it's a lot of white. All right, let's brighten up this little bit. Okay, see if I can get in here under the foot. Hit a couple of these flowers. Okay, ooh, nice, love it, love it. Okay, can you see? A little bit more detail. See that? Now the edges. See that? How all of this raised stuff is showing up and the frame is still like, this made me get all excited. Like you guys have never done rub and bump. Oh, it's so great though. You can't help but be excited about it, right? You just can't help it. Now my question is, oh, and I want to do her wing, her other wing. I don't, or his or her, I don't know. Is it Cupid a him or a her? I don't even know. Let's do a little bit, just a little bit, maybe on the blanket or the wrap, his wrap, and then I think I'm going to leave it. Okay, I'm not going to put it on his face or anything. I kind of want him to stand out a little bit differently. Okay, do I have a rag here? Here, I have a baby wipe. Let me clean up just a little bit. A wisp of gold. Yeah, just a little wisp. Perfect. Perfect word. Yes. Okay. Now, I'm not sure. I've got 5 minutes here to do a wing. So hang on. Let me grab a book page. Oh, I do have some here. Michelle Hill just sent me in the mail. Michelle, if you're here, she sent me a little, I forget what she called it now, a little collection of things as a surprise. So I've got it right here. See if we can't find, well, that's so pretty, but no. Something, this might be nice, automatic flower. Oh, this is a nice, I think I'm going to do this one because it's darker. It's a little bit darker. It's just the back of a book. It's just out of a book. Ooh, it's in another language. Oh, it might be French. I've never seen anything like this before. Oh, okay, let me keep digging. I know what, well, it's not really wasting it, I guess. What's this one? A little question. Oh, here, this is loose. Listen to. Caffeine in coffee is not harmful in moderation. Oh, this could be really interesting. But I'm going to use this. Okay, so this is going to be rough and quick because I'm not sure how much time I have. I want to go a little bit bigger than the wing that's here. So let's cut that as a pattern. I didn't get enough words on here. I think I'm going to run out. Tammy, I wish you were here to save time. Okay. And I need to round that a little bit. It's too much like a leaf. Okay. Okay. It's kind of cut a little bit squarer on the top. I've never done an angel wing before. A little bit squarer. Yeah, that's better, but now I need it bigger than that. Okay, so let's see. Because my wing, one of the wings was broke off and I didn't even know it. What time is it? I got 2 minutes. But you guys can see where I'm headed, so it's okay if I lose you here. And I'll post pictures, but what I thought I would do is add this wing and then I want to sandwich it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm out of time. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my wing cut the way I want it, and then I'm going to sandwich it. I'm going to get a piece of wire and put between and sandwich it so you can't see the wire. So then I can bend it a little bit, but I want it a little bit bigger than this wing. And then I'll add the other wing over here, and I think that'll be really pretty. So that's what I'm going to do. Gosh, I still have 2 minutes. How do I do that? That's what I'm going to do. I'm hurrying and I'm messing up, but I think a piece of wire, let me see here. I got wire. I find wire fast. Here, I got a piece of wire on this. Just grab it. Okay, so just a skinny little piece of wire, like on this kind of stuff. And I want to put it between this and that. And I want to make them bigger than this. Michelle, I totally hoed up your daggone piece of paper, but so I got to get the shape right. I don't think I have the shape quite right. I got to work on that. But that way then, with the wire in between, I can bend it once it's glued and it'll hold, it'll stay. So that's my thinking, quick thinking, but I want to do that. And I want it like that big. Oh, you can't see, but I want it bigger than the wing that's there. So anyway, I'll work on that. And then as soon as I get done, I will post, for those that aren't following, I'll post that, here you can screenshot if you'd like, I'll post that in the CCC group for all of you followers if you're not following me. And then I'll also post it here in my page as well so you all can see it. Okay, so it is time. My time is up. Thank you, Tammy, for having me. You're the best. I love it, and I appreciate you so much. You guys, if you're not in the group, the link is at the top. It's free. Go jump on and watch the Crafty Nurse. Let me say, write it down. The Crafty Nurse by Lisa is next. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.